For our project, we decided to do Fantasy Acres, a horse boarding stable for 15 years in Perrrysburg, Ohio. They also do riding lessons as well. The first aspect that we'll look at is the signage, and one of the issues is that you cannot see it because the trees and bushes have overgrown going west, and when you're coming up on it from the east, you see it as you pass it. So a lot of people have missed it. When you first come into the driveway, as you're turning in, you see a speed limit sign, and that is for safety, because they don't want you throwing rocks because it can injure a horse or people or vehicles, and plus there might be two-way traffic and it's a little bit of a narrow drive. Here we show the outdoor lighting and the natural light. Because it's an outdoor arena, they need to either fix the gates, stand them up straight, or replace them. And they also need to drag the arena, which means working up the dirt, so that it's safe for the horses. Over here we have some trailers that serve as artifacts. People go to shows, so you can easily get in and out of the barn, take your horses out. This is the parking lot, and there's our sign that says welcome, so you know where to go when you get to the parking lot. These are some more artifacts and maintenance issues the table needs to be redone or getting rid of. This is supposed to help facilitate the kids that come that are not riding, but as you can see, the slide is down and there are no pegs left on the ladder. So they need to get rid of it or fix it. And what they can do to make this not so bad of a sight is to put up a wall if they can. Since they lease the land, they'll have to get permission. But most people don't come back there anyways as a customer. And there's some more old buildings. The barn that is showing, it needs to be upkept, repainted, and organized, or just organized and take some of the vines down, because that can be a safety issue in case a small little kid decides to run in there. They use it mostly for storage, but if you're looking at it, you may not think that the quality is going to be that good at the barn. And that just shows where it is in aspect. Alright, we have the fencing. There are a couple posts down, which means that the electric fence is no longer up. You see that faintly yellow line? That is the electric fence that is supposed to be up. And you can also see some of the horses out there. The electric fence, they need to have a sign up so that people know not to touch it. And they do not have that right now. This is a hay barn, and they might want to fix the windows, but as a safety thing, it keeps the horses safe because it's far enough away from the barn that in case the hay were to start on fire, it would not spread to the horse barn where the horses are kept. And here's some more artifacts and safety. He should not be smoking, but he does anyways. This kind of just shows that they clean, and some of the services that they offer, they water the horses as part of their duties. They also sweep up the aisleways at least once a day to try to keep it neat and clean. They have more signs. This one is just kind of showing that they're not liable. And here is one of the stalls. As you can see, they're pretty well kept. And on each stall it has the horse's name, which can also be an artifact, and a fly mask. Pretty much they need to fix the stalls that have holes, put up new plywood, fix the boards. Pretty much that's their main issue, is trying to keep up with all the damage done by the horses when they're bored. This kind of shows where the observation room is in case people want to watch There's a bench. They probably need to clean that up a little bit, and that kind of shows you that you can go in there. You're welcome to go in there. They have water sometimes. They need to keep that filled and cleaned up a little bit. You can also see some photos around that shows that they're involved with the 4-H club, and they might need to replace some of the ceiling, replace some light bulbs, but that's just minor. And it stays warm in the winter and cold in the summer, and they need to clean. This just shows that they have a 4-H club out of the barn, and that's some of the people. Shows what they do. They have many different things. The vending machine that you see here needs to be fixed or moved because it can be a safety issue for people and for horses in case a horse ends up rearing or backing up into it. There's another sign that says that is a warning that the horses may bite. Some people read it, some people don't. This shows the natural skylight that they have that they just added a few years ago. And you can kind of see that it adds a little extra light, and they also have some fluorescent lights, so in case people want to come ride at night, it helps facilitate that. And there's lights throughout the barn that help just to give a little bit extra light during the night checks and stuff. There's some more artifacts. They have some signs, and this is where they keep some of the saddles, and they're neatly placed. And the bridles are also organized, which is a very good thing. And I like how they put the horseshoes in there, and that just kind of gives it more of a feeling. And that would be Rocky, the mini horse.